Because people like to use a word burnout left and right. Do you ever experience that? And if you do, how do you deal with that? Or spending time with your friends, spending time with your family, having a healthy diet, going to the gym helps to prevent that.
Yeah, I think I think those things all help prevent that. I think burnout is a real thing. I think
Mm-hmm.
it does happen. You know, I'll still, whilst I talked about, resting in evenings and weekends, I'll still undoubtedly do things on, I'll be
Yeah.
messaging people on my phone, I'll be looking at things, and
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time on my phone. It's the most amazing tool that the human beings have ever had. So, people telling me it's bad for me, just, that wears me out. It's just use the tools, you know. There are times when it undoubtedly it's antisocial. It's a barrier to
Mm-hmm.
personal interaction. I get all that, but it's an amazing tool. So
Mm.
take advantage. If you don't, you're at a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think in terms of, sorry, just getting back on thread, because your question was,
Do you experience burnout while
yeah,
building the companies?
yeah.
And
So
how do you deal with
I
it?
think really in terms of burnout, I've only really experienced that primarily as much as I can remember. When when I lost everything
Yeah.
last time, um, and the burnout probably came because I got cancer,
Yeah.
or the cancer came because I got burnt out. Don't know.
Yeah.
But so the throat cancer I had 30 lymph nodes removed from my neck. I had a massive scoop of flesh removed from the back of my throat, back of my tongue, some of my soft palate. So for weeks when I drank water, the water would just come straight back out my nose.
Wow.
So that was pretty antisocial.
Mm.
So I was probably burnt out after that, but it gave me an incentive to get strong again.
Mm-hmm.
And in getting strong, then I'm starting thinking about new business ideas. Had some good ones, some which were probably less good. Um, but then when we came up with UPitch, we just knew that was absolutely the right thing.
I'm really inspired by you and your partner Dell building businesses together, and navigating a marriage in itself is tough, and 3 children, and then also managing a business together. How do you find time in your relationship and in your business working relationship to make them both successful?
Yeah, it's undoubtedly I'd be a liar if I said it wasn't a challenge. And it's been made a lot harder in the last 12 months, particularly because Dell's recently had a massive brain tumour removed.
Mm.
Um, and that was a series of seriously life-threatening operations. And prior to the operations, the doctors have said, "I'm really surprised you haven't just dropped dead anyway,
Yeah.
because this brain tumour was the size of my fist,
It's
right?
insane.
Right in her head." And the challenge over the last 12 months leading up to that was that she'd had a big personality shift, albeit incrementally changing very slowly. But by the time it actually happened, we're all like, "Oh, now I get it," because because it happens so slowly, you don't see it. And I feel like now I've got my wife back,
Mm.
which is amazing because I love her to bits. Um, and it's been a ride.